Ellie Nellie and her furry friends. Footpath 3
and 4.
Let us follow footpath 3. Here we go along the footpath number 3. We shall meet the furry friends we already know, and some new, you will see. Bessie and Boo are little spotted dragons, who you cannot often see.
Any color of the rainbow they can choose to be.
Boo is very clumsy and a little bit shy. He mixes up his colors, we do not know why. Bessie is pretty and as smart as can be. Let us go find them, maybe they are hiding next to a tree. Footpath 3, Bessie, Boo, and the Cave. Chapter 1, Off we go to the seaside. Billy Bunny and the other animals were already waiting to go on their day trip. Ellie Nellie was so excited to see all her furry friends again. Billy Bunny had made up a rhyme for today's outing. We are all going to the lovely seaside to have our picnic and maybe a donkey ride. We will build sandcastles and collect some seashells. We will wriggle our noses at all the strange smells. Billy Bunny hopped along the footpath. He was nibbling on some carrot cake. He was always hungry. Chapter 2, The Cave. They all ran, bounced, or hopped along the path past the fields and pretty cottages. Ben Badger, although he wanted to go to the seaside, he was just a little bit grumpy again, as he usually stays in until night time, so he was rather tired. They found a lovely place to have their picnic. It was close to the sea, on the beach, and in front of a big cave. They all played on the beach, with buckets and spades building sandcastles. After lunch, they all wandered into the cave. Matthew Mole and Ben Badger went in first as they could see better in the dark than the others. It was very dark and smelly in the cave, except from something at the very end. There were some tiny, twinkling lights. While Matthew Mole and Ben Badger could see two strange green creatures hiding in there, and their twinkling spots were so many different colors. Susie and Samson Squirrel wanted to go home. They were frightened of the creatures in the cave. All the furry friends and Ellie Nellie wondered if they were going to be gobbled up. Dilly Deer went first with Ben Badger. They wanted to talk with the cave creatures. Slowly the creatures came to say hello to everyone. They explained why they were hiding. They had been left alone on the beach many years ago when some people took away their mom and dad. Bessie and Boo, the creatures, were miniature spotted chameleon dragons. Maybe the last ones left in the whole wide world. Ellie Nellie and her furry friends went back to finish their picnics. It was already getting a little dark. Maybe Bessie and Boo might come out then. Bessie and Boo did come out, and they talked and talked. It was super to make some friends, as they had been lonely in the cave. Billy Bunny told them about their rhymes, so Bessie wanted to try one. His name is Boo, and I am called Bessie. I am a very clean dragon, but he is very messy. We live in a cave by the big blue sea. Next weekend, you are all invited for tea. Our favorite foods are potatoes and leeks. Our very best game is hide and seeks. We can change to any color of the rainbow. We could be right beside you, and you would not know. Ellie Nellie.
Chapter 3, Time to go home.
Ellie Nellie and all her furry friends cheered. She was such a clever dragon. Bessie and Boo promised to show them all their favorite places next time everyone visited the seaside, and maybe even watch how they can fly. You must come and visit me in my garden. There are so many colorful flowers where you can play hide and seek. I know my cat Cindy Lou would be excited to meet you, said Ellie Nellie. It was time to head home. They picked up their picnic buckets and spades. It was getting very dark now, so they should hurry. What an adventure they had, and promised to go back next weekend to see their new scaly friends, Bessie and Boo, the very special and beautiful miniature spotted chameleon dragons. Another day, Ellie Nellie and her furry friends will explore footpath number 4. We hope you can come
along with us.
Footpath 4, Meet the Alpacas. Chapter 1, Wintertime. It was starting to get very cold as wintertime had eventually arrived. Ellie Nellie did not really enjoy this time of year, except for building snowmen and Christmas Day. She decided to have a walk in Willow Woods today to visit her special furry friends. Ellie Nellie, Samson Squirrel, and Billy Bunny heard a strange noise. It sounded like a squeaky toy. Chapter 2. Meet the Alpacas. A head popped out from behind a big blackberry bush. Ellie Nellie thought, "Oh, it is a sheep with a funny nose. No, wait, look at its neck. Okay, it is a long neck sheep. How strange." The weird sheep started to laugh out loud. She really could not help it. "I am an alpaca, and so is my brother. Elfie, my name is Alice. Nice to meet you." How excited Ellie Nellie was. Maybe more pets to live at the farm. "This is wonderful. Come and meet all my other friends. They will love you," said Billy Bunny. Off they went deeper into Willow Woods to try and find everyone. Chapter 3. Bluebell Circle. After a long walk together, they arrived at Bluebell Circle. The furry friends were there talking about Christmas presents. They all looked at Ellie Nellie standing there with the odd, woolly animals. Ben the badger growled, "What are those things following you?" "Now be nice, I shall explain," Ellie Nellie said. Even though she was a little upset, Ben the badger was being rather mean. He was having a bad day. Earlier, when out looking for food, he had stepped on a prickly twig and his paw was hurting. He decided to be nice and talk with the alpacas. "Hello, we are all surprised to see you both in Willow Woods. Are you lost?" Elfie Alpaca answered, "No, not really lost, but our last home was sold. Then we had nowhere to live. This is why we are wandering in the woods. We hope you do not mind. We are very friendly and well behaved. Hope we can stay?" Meet Alice and Elfie. Their family comes from Peru. They are good at guarding ducks, chickens, and other animals too. They are super funny pets to own. Their wool is very soft but hard to comb. You can take them for walks in the countryside. They never run away. They are always by your side. Chapter 4. The barn is your new home. Would you like to come and live with me? I have a large wooden barn, and my 3 kittens, Rosie, Posy, Cookie Cat, and Rainy Bow, would enjoy cuddling in your soft woolly coats. Excitedly, they all ran, skipped, and jumped along the footpath towards home. It was nearly dinner time. Ellie Nellie tucked the kittens and alpacas into their beds. "Good night, sleep well, and sweet dreams," she whispered gently to them. It was almost her bedtime, and she was a little sleepy after today's adventure. The end. Although animals love to hop, jump, and roam, some are in need of a kind, loving home, with plenty of food, water, and many a hug, maybe even a soft fireplace rug. Come back to Lulu's for more story time.